Okay, cool. Sometimes a lot of people, they want to know sort of different things about how stuff happens behind the scenes, so I'm going to show you. This light fixture is relatively old, been doing it a couple of years, but UL certification, which if you look on maybe your toaster or your hairdryer or something, you'll see where it says Underwriters Laboratories or UL. So they mandate that there has to be a metal barrier between solid wood and the light bulbs. And this fixture had to be UL to go into a restaurant. So one of the cool things that's so much fun about lighting is getting to really figure out the engineering aspect of it, as opposed to some other things. Even though it's all engineered, the awesome thing about this is you start getting metal involved and other really cool things that really challenge you as a designer. So the cool thing that I come up with is I just went to Lowe's and I found this 30 thousandths of an inch thick aluminum, and I've been able to stud it with all these little brass screws that really kind of create this cool effect. So when the client, you know, takes this off to change a bulb, you really see all the workmanship and craftsmanship and engineering that's gone into the bottom. And it's good for me because it allows me to show the depth at which I go to make sure that my furniture is fantastic all the way around. So I'm going to plug it in and I'll show you how it goes on to the top. So you see here what this white does is it'll bounce the heat back down, as opposed to walnut being dark, or if it was a dark colored metal, it's going to make heat just sort of really absorb into this, and what happens is the wood will split at the top. The glue joint will come loose just from obviously expansion. And so what this does is it actually helps me in two ways. It cuts down on the heat from up here where it passes inspection, and secondly it bounces even more light because it's being radiated back and being what do they call it, reflected. So I'm going to take this and put it on the bottom of this silk, because this stuff gets dirty if you even breathe on it. So is there's a little dot, maybe you can see it here. It's a 1/2 inch dowel or a 1/2 inch plug, and there's another 1/2 inch plug on the other side. So whenever you change a bulb, you can just line those two up and you know exactly how it's supposed to go back into its dedicated place, into its home. So what we'll do is line this hole, which we have, screw that down, and get the other one back here in, which we now have. And what I do from here is, this is the first time that this fixture has gone up, so hopefully it looks like it's supposed to. But secondly, what's happening now is I just let it season for like a week. So just leave the bulbs on, just let them continuously run to determine how much heat buildup may happen within the fixture, and then secondly to just test out all the electrical connections, all this stuff, make sure there's zero issues. Expansion or contraction, sometimes wood wants to move in certain ways that you just can't anticipate, and if that doesn't happen, then I'll know, and then it's cool to ship it out and take it off to the client. So everything from this point looks good, so that's it. Thanks for watching.